Brett. Well done. Got to press that button. 6-7-43. Anakie, Geelong West 6-4-40. 3 points of difference at half-time in the GDFL match of the day this afternoon at Anakie Reserve. As you can see, the van's rocking, so Ronnie's back. Oh God, he's had a nice half-time entertainment, obviously.
When do we dance? Looking
you
for
are
a
just
man.
the guest video guru today, aren't you? Look at you.
Thank you very much.
Resplendent in guest video gear. Hey, you've what? You've left the keys in there. Bad luck, Brett. Start of the third term, and it's Justin Tate and Leroy Savanka to do the ruck work for their respective sides. Tate goes up early and gets it down the first tap of the third term. Williams handball quickly to Williams to Ratchie on that familiar left. He'll go from 50. Jason Ratchie, Wilkes getting back there and does well. Judges it nicely and will be able to relieve for the home side in the last line defence. And luckily the ball's coming back because that was a fairly poor kick by Wilkes, but it's coming back to him. He'll be able to set something up for the Roos now. Now Paul Wilkes goes long to a big pack. Pedretti got his name written on it. Pedretti can't take the mark. Out the back towards Tate and Williams. They've got the numbers here more for good pick-up. Just the safety of the boundary line does well, the youngster, and finds it. Must be a bit cool out there now, especially for Judge Joseph, who's in front of us. Had the haircut, fairly short. And the sun's gone under here at Anakie Reserve, so it's a bit darker and a bit colder. Ronnie's gone to get the guest video jacket.
Bloody cold, mate.
Bloody cold. Doesn't take long out here, does it? Changes in 5 minutes. Tate from behind. Big thump to the front. Joseph, Sam Lucchino are right next to him. And it's out of bounds once again. Now, Stewie Scott is in front. So is Russell. Stewie Scott's got his third opponent. It's now Kevin Green.
Just noticed Jason Gavining's wasn't on the ground too for the Cheetahs. Bit more work around the ground. Good play. Unselfish play more. The run of Pedretti, great football. The kick, a penetrating one too. But in the way again, young Wilkie, who's been good at half-back for the Cheetahs. Lets himself down this time with a very poor kick. And coming across Morford, takes a screamer. And Dennis Morford, ex-East Geelong champion, that's his son.
You find out everything, don't you? Hey?
Certainly do. I'm just a walking encyclopedia. Brinter goes long. Up there to the full half-forward flank. And lovely skill. Luke Bromley just danced around the pack and then popped it onto his left foot. That's the goal of the afternoon. And the Roos are jumping for a position and to consolidate their spot in the 5, because a win today will be mothballs for the Cheetahs. And Jason, you'd be pleased to know that Miss Lucchino, it's Lucchino.
Thank you.
And I got you. You have been calling it Lucchino.
No, I hadn't been. I'd been calling it Lucchino. What had you been calling it?
Lucchino.
You'd been. You are unbelievable.
The H is silent.
You are
the H
unbelievable.
is silent. So we do thank you for just correcting us there. And
correcting who?
Both Sam and yours truly. Both Sam and Nick have been very good contributors here this afternoon, and the scoreboard at the moment not looking too good for the Lucchino family or Lucchino family. It's 9 points the margin, and Anakie now with the football through young Moore, who's been good. Was Cummins, in fact. Goes to centre wing. Pack of players for Moore. Russell Scott, very undisciplined tackle. Caught Kevin Green high, and he'll get the free kick now for the Roos at centre wing members' side of the ground. Just chips in short and finds Johnson. Sun now starting to peek its little head through. Thank you very much for that. As Hottie leads, he must be playing at centre half forward as Paul Gillett. Just again they go short, and the defence looking a little bit rattled at the minute from a Geelong West Cricket and Football Club point of view. They've gone short on 3 occasions, Anakie, and have hit the target each time. Daryl Bissett ends up with the footy. Now, he's got a bit of a crook right knee. See how... he's kicked that 55 metres. He has popped it through. What a team-lifting goal, Daryl Bissett. Great goal.
Well, just to start, the Roos wanted in this second half, and certainly not what the Cheetahs wanted. They're 8-7-55.
Well, I will mention the quote that Phil Cummins did say at the luncheon. I must thank the the ladies of the Anakie Football Club for a great spread again as usual. And Phil Cummins has suggested that the Roos will win by 10
goals.
goals.
Yeah, I knew it's back in the middle. Tate and Savanka both get a hand to it. Joseph straight through the middle. Good play. Handball to Morefoot. Morefoot gets a kick around the corner towards half forward. Attacking it, Nemtis. Then he's ripped off the footy by Lucchino and also Rathje. Through the middle of the pack. Kick off the ground's okay. Wilkie. And also over there, Chris Moore coming out. Gillett pushes his teammate in the back, the hottie. Sorry, his opponent. And then he sees it over the boundary line. No free kick there for the Cheetahs. And it will be out of bounds. At half forward for the Roos. Done all the attacking in this third term so far, which is 5 minutes old. They've kicked a couple of quick goals, and it's 15 points the margin. Over the back of the pack, Sam Lucchino in there.
Very good, Jace.
Thank you. And comes out the back now. Ryan can't pick it up. Williams is there. Andy Williams is on the ground, on the ball now with Ken Denning on the ground.
Yeah, a few changes in the Cheetah land, and I'm not sure whether they're the right changes.
Well, you better talk to Stewie. He's your right-hand man, Ron.
Well, it was working pretty well, but their second quarter, they just didn't move the ball quickly enough to give the opportunities to Williams as he had in that first quarter. He has kicked 3, so, why put him on the ball?
Throw in. Savanka in front. And the handball quickly to Neil. Gets wrapped up. Gets rid of the footy, though. Kick with the outside of the right boot by Harvey. Goes long to full forward. Gillett. Russell Scott. Big punch away towards the safety of the boundary line and finds it. And we'll have a throw in the right forward pocket for the Roos.
That's the beautiful thing about this game, Jason. We all see it so differently.
Correct. There's probably somebody sitting in the car going, those two up there are a bunch of dickheads.
Well, and they're probably right.
They're certainly right. Craig gets it towards half back. And now Harris in a race for the footy. Andy Harris coming straight through. Harris does well. Punches it out towards Stewart to Russell Scott. Quick kick away towards brother Stewart. And Tate makes up a bit of ground. Gets in front, the big man. And does well to see it over the boundary line.
Yeah, cut off a certain forward thrust for the Cheetahs there, did Justin Tate. And, gee, for a big man, he's not only agile, he's pretty quick over the first 10 metres because he picked up Stewart Scott there pretty easily as the heap hand passes this time. Back to Justin Tate. Kicks up to half forward. Johnson, hand pass. Okay to Harvey. He gets a right foot kick up to the pocket. The wobbly old punt kick couldn't be marked. Loose ball sees now. Great tackle Crichton on his opponent, but the umpire said he had no previous opportunity. And we'll see the umpire, Bobby Beattie, bounce down. Oh, as the ball comes back rather hard from that spectator. Hit poor old Bob in the gob.
And Bob can't see anything because the sun's in his eyes, so I would have copped him a nice one too. Ball up, big pack around it too. And a double fist from Savanka. Goes towards Rathje. And he's got the run of the ball, goes with his right boot, measures the pass poorly in the end. Pedretti backs himself, runs straight through. The Pedro does well. Look at him break away and go on that familiar left foot. And goes high and long towards half forward. Neil, ripped off the foot. He should be a free kick. They've played it all day and they've been consistent in that. And Tunga Neil will take it.
Yes, can't be too critical today of the 3-umpire system. I think I just suggested at half-time that there's probably a couple of tiggies that have been paid that could have been allowed to go on. But other than that, they've done a pretty good job as the ball now kicked to centre wing. Pedretti again, cool in the crisis, just chips it up and finds, looks like Chris Moore up there at half forward. The Roos, bit of composure. A leader's on Gillett. Harvey left it. Good call there from Hottie. Now let's just see if we can do a repeat of Daryl Bissett. Similar distance, angle a little bit tighter. About 55 metres out from goal. Drop punt. Nice kick, but he's pulled it left. 1 point the result. His first blemish this afternoon, Paul Gillett. 2 goals, 1. And the Roos looking pretty good at the minute. 8-8-56. Anakie, Geelong West Cricket and Footy Club 6-4-40. Yet to score in this quarter. The third and vital quarter of football. We've been travelling 9 minutes of the term. And it's brought to us by the third
Yours
quarter.
truly.
Apco Easy Shops, the one-stop shop that's got the lot. 24-hour convenience stores. North Geelong, South Geelong, Newcombe. And don't forget, sunny Bowen Heads.
It'll be very sunny down the heads today too. Kick in, goes towards Williams and Morefoot. Williams taps it away, only as far as Morefoot though. They want a leg, none forthcoming. Williams gave the ball up and then took it back. He was going to give it away now. Oh, he left to now. Kicks it short towards Warren. Oh, Pedretti was coming across too. But just floated enough into his arms. Warren now lead. Oh, poor kick. And Dale Menzies will take the easiest of marks. Menzies now. Oh, poor kick. Harris gets his hand to it. Bissett was underneath the footy. Oh, great play. Bromley can handball to Bissett and they're away. Look at the 4 Cheetahs players who just stood there and looked at it as he goes towards half forward. Now getting back there, Scragger Craig. Alan Craig just wants the safety of the boundary line. Finds it in the right forward pocket.
They just don't grab the ball at the crucial time. They're just not confident enough to grab and go. Scragger then was just happy to get the ball over the line and out of bounds where he could have controlled the football and cleared it out of the scoring zone. Hate to be critical, but it's a fact of life.
Throw in, Scott Ryan. Tapped out. Handball quickly is okay. Wilkie gets it away to Craig on his right boot. Goes towards centre wing. Now Warren went one-armed. Ingwerson, one hand with it. Ingwerson now needs some support. Chopped off. And running away is Joseph. Goes towards centre half forward. More direct play by the Roos there. Gillett pushes Cam Pigley away. And then still got the run of the ball. Good pick up by the big man. Quick handball to Bromley. He can go wide. He does now towards Johnson. The ball's going to be, in fact, it's Nemtis. Bounces past him and Lacino.
I've picked it up already, Jason. It's such an early stage of the game. I mean, it's getting on. We're in this third quarter. Fitness and mental toughness. It's just a key issue here.
4 of them stopped in the middle there before, didn't they? For the Cheetahs.
A little bit of courage required as well.
Ratchie on the right boot now. Goes towards Kenyon. 2 against 1. Tate. Cummins Shepherds. Tate onto that familiar left. Short little pass. Good play. Handball quickly. Morefoot goes to Cummins. They can set something up. He goes now long towards goal. And Nemtis got a hand to it. Was he pushed off? No, he wasn't. And one up behind to the Roos.
The Roos have got their tails up. Playing a lot better brand of football at the minute. Stuart Scott standing there being marked by Kevin Green, hands on hips and a little despondent. He needs to create opportunities here rather than stand with hips on waist. As we see that, frustration can be an awful thing. Trust me. As we see now, Nick Lacino it was, and I want to take that. As we see now, an opportunity for Crichton, who's paddles the ball out wide to Cam. Pigley was okay. Just chips out wide, just very defensive football again from the Cheetahs, and their backs are against the wall. They're fighting for their lives in 98 because they lost here. Will be mothballs for season 98 for the Geelong West Cricket and Footy Club.
Boundary throw in. Moore up against Savanka. Moore gets it down. Now Williams leaves it behind. He has to go back, paddles it only as far as Harvey. Harvey gives it off to Johnson, and Johnson goes bang and kicks a goal. And that is the ball game, nearly, if the Cheetahs don't turn this around. Because there's a few heads buried out there at the moment, I think, for the Cheetahs. Well, it's 9-9-63, Anakie. Geelong West Cricket and Football Club, 6-4-40, 23 points of difference. APCO Easy Shop, the third quarter scoreboard. Did you throw your pen then, Ronnie?
I did, and
in frustration.
I have good reason to do so. Andrew Harris going off the ball, and so he should, to a key forward post, and he's had a very quiet day, Andrew Harris, this afternoon. Obviously not fit.
Back in the middle. Savanka against Tate. Tate gets it down. Bissett runs through the middle. Got Harvey in support. Look at the heap. Goes towards half forward. Nemtis works to the front against Lacino. And off the ground. No. Wilkie does well. Gets his hands free. Gets the ball away. Scragger Craig. He'll get run down if he's not careful. He gets his kick away with the right boot towards the boundary line. It's 2-on-1 again. Grinter and Tate. And they see it over for a boundary throw in at half forward.
Yeah, the running that the Cheetahs had in that first quarter is just not there now, and they really need to dig a bit deeper if they're going to get back in this game. As Savanka does well and hits the ball forward to where Sam Lacino lost the ball though, and a nice mop up there by Cummins. Goes to Bissett, who kicks up looking for Bromley. Can't control it, but he's got support there from Hottie. Good support there, Bromley. Good shepherd allows now Hottie to go bang from 45. And the Roos are back. 3 goals, Paul Gillett. And Anakie's 10th. And what a start to the third vital premiership quarter of football here this afternoon. Apco Easy Shops, third quarter scoreboard. Anakie 10-9-69. Geelong West Cricket and Footy Club 6-4-40. You can't be right.
This
all
doesn't
the
happen.
time,
This
Jason.
doesn't happen too often.
No,
by
it does
picking
not.
a winner, I'll
the
tell you.
accurate one doesn't muck up too often.
It does
Serious
not happen
chat
too
to
often.
Stuart and Russell Scott after the game. Don't you worry about
It
that.
does not happen too often. Me picking a winner, I'll tell you. Oh, jeez. Well, it's not over yet.
It's not, but it's going to be a good side to come back now. There's the margins blown out to 29 points. Bissett, strong. Advantage should be paid. It is. Morford kicks the ball long. Good umpiring. Johnson. Ball sits well for Alan Craig, who kicks hurriedly out of defence. No real direction. Running onto the football was Russell Scott, but he was bustled out of the way.
Tatey's got on a string.
I'll give him 3-2-1 this afternoon. Fair nickum. If I could, I would. He's played a great game. And on this occasion, there's been an infringement, and the Cheetahs get possession. Andy Williams takes the mark, plays on out centre wing, kicks the football long to Harris. He can't see the ball for the Sun, as he has had that trouble all day. And I don't know, has he taken an overhead grab?
Oh, I can't remember one. No. Well, he had Pedretti on him early, who
Levy.
played well, and then he's got Wilkes on him now. Warren and Tate to the ruck work. It's over the head of both. Pedretti down straight to Frank O'Nelly, rides a bump. Oh, first gone. Had 75 opportunities to get rid of that then, O'Nelly.
I thought Frank was off the ground, actually.
Well, he should be now, maybe. But Bissett gets it to Ryan. They're on a roll here, the Roos. They're attacking at every opportunity. Goes towards centre half forward, and Nemtis takes it. The free kick at centre half forward. Now Matty Nemtis, who's kicked 1 goal. Probably too far out to score. He'll be looking for a lead somewhere. He goes wide. It's okay. Taking the mark. Here's Menzies. Now, Dale Menzies measures the pass. In the end, there's a number of cheaters there. Wilkie can't pick it up. Nemtis has kicked a goal.
Good player. I like this kid. Every opportunity he gets, he turns it into a winner. That's his second for the afternoon, and well, he sits on starvation corner for most of the game, and from limited opportunities, this youngster got a very pretty kick at that stage of proceedings, but he kicks it straight, and that's all you've got to do when you're a forward. And that moves Anakie to 11-9-75. Geelong West Cricket and Footy Club have not added a score since half-time. 6-4-40. Apco Easy Shops' third vital premiership quarter. Time check shows 18 minutes gone on the promoted trophy and clothing time clock.
Back in the middle, Tate and Savanka. Savanka gets it down on this occasion to Williams, looking for some support. He had it, and then Scott went past him, so Williams has to go back and get it himself. He needs Sam Lacino. He gets him, gets away from Pedretti, goes wide towards the two Scott brothers, and brother Russell takes the mark. Goes short towards Ian Ellie, and he takes it, uncontested. And he goes in towards Harris, over their heads of those, Williams, and also Wilkes does well, got some support. Menzies, quick hands, Friday, quick hands to Cummins, and they can get away out of defence, goes wide for Bromley. Oh, great pick-up, handball, backwards. It's okay, though, if it sits for Harvey. Rathjew's in there, working hard again. Ingwerson just on the ground in this third term. Harvey against 3, does well. And Elias Harvey takes it just outside defensive 50.
Plenty of courage shown by the youngster. Deserved the free kick. That's what wins games of football. Harris one-handed. Just hits it straight to Morford. Says thank you very much. Kicks quickly to centre half forward. Alan Craig under all sorts of pressure. Neil gets it across to the run of Wilkie, who's been good at half-back for the Cheetahs. Rathje, who needs to do more. Time to steady. Kick the ball long now up to a vacant half-forward line. Over the head there of... that's Kenyon. And on this occasion, well beaten by Cummings, who's got all the time in the world to go over the top there
good
to
kick.
Tate, and goes long up there to the high-flying Joseph. When you're having a day out, looks like the ball bounces straight back to Joseph. He has 2 bounces running through the centre of the ground and then kicks it long. A lovely penetrating drop punt. Up looking for Nemptus.
Here he is again!
The ball and will kick goal. Oh, he's missed it. A soda. 2-2 off the boot of young Matthew Nemptus. And Anakie, though, complete control of proceedings now. 11-10-76. Geelong West Cricket and Footy Club 6-4-40. Apco Easy Shops third and a vital quarter of footy. Apco Easy Shops. Convenience at its best.
Kick in by Craig, looking for Williams. Has got the sit at the back, takes the mark, needs something on half forward. Tate's just roaming across there at the moment by himself. He nearly gives him a lead. They need some tall timber across there. He goes short to Sam Lucchino. He takes the mark. Now Harris gives him a lead. He goes short towards Warren, chopped off by Joseph. He plays on quickly, bangs it long. Wobbly kick up towards 2-on-2 and taking the mark, Bromley.
I tell you what, he's played very well
When
since
he's
coming on.
Yeah.
He'll hold his spot on the side if the coach looks at this video, Tate.
I think he might.
Yeah, he obviously wants to play in September, and he's going.
That's what's on offer at the moment, isn't it?
Right way about it. He's kicked one, got a bit of dash, and he's been handling the ball very cleanly. From 40 metres, the drop punt is a beauty. Straight through the high diddle as Luke Bromley kicks his second, and the horse has bolted. Or should I say, the kangaroo has bolted out here at Koala Country. Anakie Roos have kicked their 6th goal for the term. It's 12 goals, 10-82. Geelong West Cricket and Footy Club 6-4-40. And Phil Cummins, the president, obviously knew a little bit more than me.
10 goals. He must know his team. How many have you got him for, Ronnie? I've got him for 3. Bromley. Count how many you got.
12. Johnson. 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12.
Well, the play, back in board. Denning leads out.
Sorry, mate.
Yeah, all right. That's okay. Just keep me up to date with that's all right. He might kick 5 the way he's going, Bromley.
Yeah, I'm sure he will.
Tate's got it now at half back. Kick around the corner. And it goes towards Johnson and Moore. And also the boundary line. The boundary line wins. Tate is a dead set certainty for 3 votes at the moment if he continues this form.
No doubt. He could have spell.
He'll have leather poisoning.
He could have spell. in the last
Unbelievable.
quarter and still win it.
Well, it's a boundary throw-in. It's 12-10-82, Anakie. Geelong West 6-4-40. The Cheetahs haven't scored in this third term. Bissett, kick away. Floating drop punt towards the boundary line. And it is out.
And believe it or not, there's not one Anakie player that's won the award.
Well, we're going to change that today, I tell you. If it keeps going the way it is.
Can't believe it. Well, it looks as though they may have broken the guest video hoodoo.
Phil will be happy anyway,
Yeah.
the president. Ryan breaks away, runs clear, gets his right foot kicked to it towards Gillett. Cam Pegley, was that a push? Yes, it was. Just a little bit too blatant if I can see it from here. And Hoddy has to give up the footy to Cam Pegley for that push in the back. Goes wide or danger, looking for Crichton. It's going to be the second effort here. Ryan does well. Menzies in support. Pack develops. The umpire will come in and bounce the ball. Umpire Bobby Beattie. 6 goals in this third term. Has broken open the match for the Roos. Ball up at half forward. Moore. Gets a second tap to it. Rathje. Bit of aerial ping pong at the moment. More foot. Can he pick it up? Yes, he can. Now he needs somebody in support. Gets his kick around the corner. Bissett, the big man, can't take the mark. Gets a push. And the heap gets up. Now Bissett is looking towards Pedretti and Morfoot. He's going to go a bit further afield now, holding the footy.
Played very well in this third quarter, Darryl, actually.
He has. Gillett gives him a lead. He likes to go further afield. Pumps it long. Looking for Tate behind. Oh. Justin Tate will kick from about 45 metres out, 45 degree angle. Pretty good look at this we have in the commentary box, right behind him. This would top off a pretty good third term for Tatey if he can put it through the middle. You're shell-shocked.
Oh, they just dominated this quarter of football, and a credit to them. They want to play in September. Quite simple.
Justin Tate. Well, good kick off the boot, but it's just floated away to the far side for a behind. They go 12-11, 83, Anakie. Geelong West 6-4-40. Go Easy Shop third quarter scoreboard. We've been playing 25 minutes in this third term. And the Roos in control by 43 points.
Good lead, Russell Scott. Lovely kick in. Alan Craig finds the target. He's got a lot to go for here. Williams under pressure. And good knock away there from Tony Morford, who's been pretty good this afternoon. Very good indeed. In fact, gets a big fist away, knocks the ball over the line and out of bounds. Member side centre wing. Zdanka thumps it forward for the Cheetahs, but again there's just a wall of Roos, and there's been a whistle on play. Brian's not happy. It's going to go the way of Warren. Nice mark, Rinter over Russell Scott. Kept his footing well. Brian shows plenty of courage. Ball now spills where Wilkie was held without it. Good enough to get the hand pass over to Sam Lucino, who in turn gives it to the run of Frank Gianelli. Glenn Denning just manages to control it. And an opportunity for the Cheetahs.
What did you call him then? Did you call him Ken Denning? I thought you called him Glenn Denning. I was going to say, that's a big rap. Big rap.
I'm obviously drunk.
Well, Ken Denning, first kick for the day, came on at half-time, at full forward now. A chance to put the Cheetahs' first goal on the board for the second half. He comes in and he's put it straight through the middle for his first, and a very belated one for the Cheetahs in this third term.
Needs to kick about 5 others.
Very quickly.
Denning. And Frank Gianelli, Stuart Scott, Andrew Williams, Leroy Zavanka in the centre, opposed to Judd Joseph, Daryl Bissett, Justin Tate, and Tony Morford, who obviously is the reason why the scoreboard's showing the margin of 37 points, because the Anakie midfield has dominated this quarter.
Williams, handball, out. Joseph and Sam Lucino to chase for the ball. Kick by Joseph and he follows it up. It's at half forward now for the Cheetahs. Williams towards the boundary line and it's over. For a throw in. At half forward for the Cheetahs. Quick one before half time. Before three-quarter time. They certainly need. Tate and Warren. Waiting for the ball to come back to the boundary umpire. He's got it now. Tate over the back. Now Friday. Got a bit of time. Handball over the top to Joseph. Makes up a bit of ground, does well. And then handballs to Ryan. Standing start. Can get away. And short kick to Joseph. He followed it up. He's still in the middle now. Kicks it towards half forward. Good penetrating kick. Push away by Bromley. It's okay. Lucino. That's Nick. Short little pass towards cousin Sam. He's got it. Quick hands to Neil. Tried to just tap it on because he knew he was under pressure. Wilkie's there now. Goes with the right foot towards half forward. Falls towards Scott. That's Russell. Goes back towards Ratchie. Bottled up. Still in play. Ratchie. And coming out towards Ryan, who's played a pretty good game this afternoon as well. Goes short to Moore on centre wing. He's got it now. Drives it long towards half forward. Gillett. Too strong. Can't take the mark. And it's pushed away towards Warren now. Makes some ground. Gets his hand to it. Good play. Handball quickly to Williams. Can give it to Stewie Scott. Now Scott gets around one. On his left. Measures the pass towards Wilkie. Wilkie takes it. Can set something up here long towards brother Russell. And Harris. And they both got hands to it, but the umpires paid the mark.
Who would you prefer to take the kick?
Well, I'd prefer Russell Scott, I think, just at this stage. And I think he might have it. Has he? Yes, he has. Frank Ganelli coming off the ground. And coming on is Mark Guthrie. So a chance for Geelong West's 8th and the 2nd in a couple of minutes. Good kick. Russell Scott put his first on the board. And the 8th for Geelong West.
8-4-52, Geelong West Cricket and Football Club trailing Anakie 12-11-83. Margin now back to 31 points. APCO Easy Shops, the one-stop shop that's got the lot. That's the APCO Easy Shops. Convenience at its best. North Geelong, East Geelong, South Geelong, Lara, Warren Ponds, Newcombe, East Geelong, and of course, sunny Barwon Heads.
The Barwon Heads playing at home today, are they, Ronnie?
They are. They've got a chance to knock up their
They're playing
first
Motta,
victory.
aren't they?
Playing Motta, yes.
Well, the town will be rocking tonight then.
Certainly.
Back in the middle, Savanka up early. Big thump away towards Bissett. The big heap goes towards St. Ford. Tate can't take it. Kneels against him. Comes out towards Ryan. Handball quickly to Gillett. Gillett with the tumbling punt now towards full forward. Joseph having a rest, obviously. Handball back towards Johnson. Does it sit for him? Well, he's got all the time in the world and he kicks the goal. He did pretty well there in the end, Matty Johnson, for his second, and a quick reply for Anakie. 13-11-89. And they lead Geelong West Cricket and Footy Club 8-4-52. APCO Easy Shop third quarter scoreboard.
Margin back to 37 points, and the time check shows that we've been going 30 and a half minutes of this third quarter. Just about siren time, I'd suggest. And, well, the Brew boys can go in at three-quarter time. Not suggesting they've won just yet, but be very pleased with their effort in this third term. They've got a very handy 37-point margin. And the coach, who has been watching from the sideline since quarter time, in Craig Hoffman, would be pretty pleased with his charges, I'd suggest, Jason.
This third quarter obviously gave them a good talk at half-time. They came out all guns blazing. They've kicked 7 goals to 1. Savanka gets it down. Bissett over the top again. Williams. Cam Pigley having a run on the ball. Gets his left foot away. Lakino. Rathje. Rathje takes it on the chest. Cummins right next to him. Harris. Give him a lead. As does Stewie Scott Pedretti. Stewie Scott takes the mark. Now, Stewie Scott will have a shot for goal from about 40 metres out. Oh, and just kicked it at the wrong time. Denning gave him a good lead too, but the siren sounded.
That's about the luck of the Cheetahs at the minute, isn't it, really? I mean, I can't believe what I've just seen. You reckon he would have heard it and stopped in his tracks rather than kick?
It's probably a bit hard in the end to do it.
Well, he's only 35 metres out, mate. I wouldn't have even worried about passing. I'd have shot the goal.
Well, it's 13-11-89. Anakie 8-4-52. Geelong West 37 points of difference at three-quarter time. In that quarter, 7 goals for Anakie kicked, while the Cheetahs kicked 2 goals straight. The goal kickers to three-quarter time. 3 each to Luke Bromley and Paul Gillett, 2 to Matty Johnson, 2 to Matty Nemtis, and singles to Stephen Ryan, Darryl Bissett and Tony Morfoot, while for Geelong West, 3 to Andy Williams and singles to Russell Scott, Travis Burke, Justin Ladder, Ken Denning and Sam Lakino.
Better players for the third quarter. Anakie, I would suggest Ryan, Tate and Bissett. For Geelong West, very hard to find them, and I went Wilkie, Lakino.
At three-quarter time, it's Anakie with a 37-point lead. Back to see if the Cheetahs can...